Let me make sure, let me make sure that they are on. Let me make sure people are on. See. Make sure your pen and paper is ready. Okay, let's get it. Super excited. Let me text. Let me see. I don't see her on here. I'm texting my people. We aren't playing. Yes, yes. Let's get these numbers up. I see 38. Yes. Thank you, Tiara. I see you. Period. Exactly. Exactly. All right, y'all. It is 10:04. I'm officially going to start. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy, amazing Saturday. It is a beautiful day, right? The sun is out. I want you to go and open your blinds, right? Open the curtains, let the sunlight in because sunlight helps with your mood. Sunlight makes you smile. Sunlight increases your mood. So go open the blinds. As you're opening the blinds, I want to see some sunlight. Thank you. I see, yes, Tammy, I see the sunlight coming in. Alicia, I see the sunlight. I'm not playing any games. Yes. Okay, now, guys, I want you to get prepared. I want you to take your NutriBurst. We are going to take a shot together. And what I also want you to do is I want you to take your phone and I want you to record because now you're going to put this in your stories, team training, leadership, mastermind. Saturday morning, what are you doing? Like, this is what we do around here. See, I'm giving you the play. This is how people know you are a serial business owner, serial entrepreneur. So, yes, mind you, I already took my NutriBurst. I'm taking it again just for you guys. Get your phones ready. Okay, here we go. I've got my NutriBurst. Let me see these NutriBurst bottles. Oh, the Rip and Sips. Let me give you some time. I see Christina. Okay. Antonique, I know you got 50,000 bottles on that table. Exactly. Got your, oh, trust me, I got my, you see, I took mine already, right? Here we go. Got your camera phone? You recording? This is what we do. We serious about our business. To life, to prosperity, to health, God's more blessing upon us. This is going to be the best quarter ever because we are total life changers. We are paid health influencers, and God has his hand all over us. Shots up to freedom. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Garine Dalce. I am a global director with this amazing company called Total Life Changers. I'm one of three of Coach Nathalie's seven-figure earners. Okay. And so I'm here because last quarter, when we teamed together and worked together and put our heads together, listen, only way is up. Only way is up. So I want you to believe in yourself and know that you are here at the right time, at the right place, and around the right people. Trust me. So let me give you a little bit of history about myself before I get into what I need to talk about and then introduce our amazing coach. Like I said, my name is Garine Dalce. I've been with the business for 7 years. I'm a mom. I'm a divorced mom. Well, right now my children are young adults, right? So I'm living my best life. Okay. Empty nester life is off the hook right now, right? And so I used to work in the government and DC government for over 10, 15 years. I was the deputy director for the juvenile justice system. And guys, how I got here real quick is my health. How many of you understand that your job can be stressful? So for me, stress, yes, I saw that, Tammy. That stress equated to my blood pressure numbers so high, it put me on the stroke range. Okay. Doctor said, you need to do something different, Garine. You need to find another job. And so fast forward, I met Nathalie Nicole Smith at an event. I want you to understand the power of networking. I met her at an event. I drove to Philly for an event with one of my staff. Nathalie walked up to me, said, "Hi, my name is Nathalie." And we just started conversing. And she asked me where I was from. She said, "Oh, I'm from the DC area as well." I asked her what she did. She told me what she did. I told her what I did. We connected and we decided to do business together. She didn't mention anything about TLC. I met with her, gave her a contract to work in DC government. And I told her, I'm having some problems with my health. And why my purse all the way? Okay, let's act like this is my purse. She pulled out her purse and pulled out, let's act like this is some tea. She pulled out some tea. She said, "I want you to try this." She gave me enough for 10 days. She gave me enough for 10 days. She said, "I want you to drink this twice a day." They were the instant packs. I lost 6 pounds the first 5 days and 5 pounds the following 5 days, 11 pounds in 2 weeks just from drinking the tea. I need you to understand the type of job I had. I was working 60 plus hours a week. Literally, these two phones, one of them was a work phone. So if there was a shooting, a murder, a carjacking, the chief of police is calling me. I'm getting my staff together. Like it was deep. And so I didn't have time for all of this, right? But I lost 11 pounds just from drinking some tea. At this point, I wanted to know more. At this point, she introduced me to the NutriBurst. What she didn't know was my vitamin D was deficient. They assigned me like 1,500 milligrams of extra vitamin D pills. I had to take iron. My iron was low, right? But guess what? She said, "I want you to take this because you're drinking that tea. I want you to nourish your body." And guys, and that's how I got hooked. My staff now wanted the product. I sent them to Nathalie and I said, wait a minute. I want in on the action. And that's how I joined the business 7 years ago. I connected with Nathalie. I trusted her and she gave me the play and I followed the play to the T, which got me to 7 figures, which got me to global director. Now, business is up and down like business does. But in 2019, I left my job. And now we are in a position where we're going back to what we know. We're going back to the basics. And because we're going back to the basics, I cannot start this without really telling you, you got to get your purple book. How many of you can honestly say you completed the purple book? Drop it in the chat. Drop a fire in the chat if you did the purple book. Drop some fire in the chat if you can honestly say that you completed the purple book. June, I see you. Antonique, I see you. Tanya, I see you. And guys, this is not to shame. This is for us to have a real conversation. This is important. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of your business. So we're going to go over the purple book because I would like you to do is go over the purple book, complete the purple book, call your sponsor, call your upline, and have them know what's in your purple book. Do a 15-minute GPS with them. What's in the purple book? Now I need my glasses. Hold on. The 53 coming out when I pull out these CVS glasses, okay? Tammy, you understand, right?
I hear you.
So step 1, it literally talks about your personal goals. Antonique, when you have a minute, if you can drop the digital one in the chat. For those of you, when you first started, the company put the purple book in your packet when you first signed up. Grab your purple books. Somebody on my team, I went over, I just gave her the one. Thank you, Antonique, for dropping the link for the purple book in the chat. She completed it and she texted to me. So it just asks about your step 1, your SmartShip, becoming a product of the product. Did you select 1 product, 2 products, or 3 products? Now here's the thing. SmartShip is a convenient program that automatically ships your favorite products each month. Why is this important? I had somebody say, Garine, I have somebody that wants to buy some products. Am I going to get commission? And I said, are you active? She said, I don't know. All of the right? This is real conversation. I said, log into your back office. Click orders at the top. When was your last order? She said, May. I said, you're not active. I said, when you set up your smart chip, it automatically runs every month to keep you active. Now somebody wants to place an order, but because you're not active, you will not receive commission. Now, why do you think the company put in here 2 products or 3 products? Because for the person on here that wants to grow to the next level, you have to have at least 2 to 3 products coming to you every month. Honestly, if you want a transformation, let's have a real conversation. Taking the NutriBurst is not going to give you a transformation. Internally, your bloodstreams, your vitamins, your vitals are going to look good and all that. But what transformation are you having where people can notice? You need the NRG. You need the tea. For those, you might need the blossom meat. You got to use the products. And so I would select 2 to 3 products. For you to hit director, you have to have at least 2 products come to you a month. So if you're not active and you didn't set up your smart chip, go ahead and do that right now. You can do that while I'm talking to you. Set up your smart chip. When was your last order? Make sure the smart chip is set for, let's say you order today. Today is October 5th. You need to set your smart chip for November 4th or the 5th because you just want it running every 30 days. It asks you for your business goals and the reasons why you join TLC. Some people join for the money. Some people join for community. Some people join for health. Some people join because they want not just the instant money to pay a bill, but they want to create generational wealth. They want freedom. What are your reasons? Your coach, your sponsor, they need to know why you joined TLC because the goals that they help set for you is going to be based on your goals. My goals, Coach Nathalie just asked me, Garine, when you hit that next million, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when she asked me, I told her. So she knows what I'm working for right now. Right? So now when she coaches me, her coach is going to be based on, she knows what Garine wants. So I need to push her a little harder. I need to tell her to do A, B, C, D, and E. Okay. Step 3, hold on. Step 2, it talks about the apps, why these apps are important. Step 3, contact your sponsor and set your goals. Contact your sponsor and discuss the following: top 10 and top 3 reasons for joining TLC. I just gave you an example why that's important. Your personal health and wellness goals. My health and wellness, I just want to be healthy. I want to be healthy and I want to look good being healthy too. I want to be able to show women when you're in your 50s, you don't need to call me auntie unless you want to call me sexy auntie. Okay. Your income goals and timeline to meet them. It's the last quarter. Do you know so many things can happen in 90 days? Your life right now, as of today, can look so different in 90 days if you really tap in. When I say different, let me take my glasses off of this. I mean different. Your bank account will look different. You probably can't even imagine how different it'll look. Your body, different in this next 90 days. Belief. And if you don't have the belief, borrow our belief. I had to borrow Coach Natalie's belief. I didn't know what she was talking about. I had to borrow her belief, right? So belief, mindset, your work history and amount of time you will dedicate to your business. This is important. I need to know how much time you're going to dedicate to your business. You need to know how much time you didn't. Okay, Lakeisha, I see you, but I want you, I saw your no, but I want you to tap in, okay? I want to know how much time you're going to spend on your business. Because see, the thing is, we're so busy running and moving, we don't really track our time. So you go to work every single day, for those of you that work, right? You go to work every single day. You know that you work, what, 40, maybe a little bit more hours a week, okay? Right? You already know that. How much time you spend with your family, how much time you spend on self-care, how much time you do devotionals, how much time you doing personal development, how much time are you going to spend on your business? Because if you tell me, Garine, I'm going to do 20 hours a week. I need to tell you exactly what you need to do with those 20 hours. Because for somebody who says, Garine, I want all in, I'm going hard. The same 40 hours I spend at work, I'm going to spend 40 hours here. I've seen it happen. Now I know how you need to move in your business. Okay? And then it asks, discuss your rank goals. I want you to aspire for more. Now, if you're the person on here that says, listen, Garine, I just want to make $100 a day, 5 days a week. That's $2,000 a month. That's a goal. You need to write that down. But if you're saying, Garine, I want $5,000 a month. I want $6,000 a month. Yes, you can do all that with retail, but the way to get it passively, residually, is when you start ranking up. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth. In 2020, this was my highest check. You guys want to see? This was in 2020. And I said, okay, Coach Nathalie, I need to get back to this. Y'all want to see this? I told Coach Nathalie, I got to get back to this. Did I delete it? No, this wasn't my highest check. But this was when I started seeing the big bucks. This was the week of my highest check in TLC was $28,000 in a week. But this is when I started seeing, oh, this is real. This date, this is the week of 11/27/12/3/2020. And the reason I went back and I took a screenshot of this, because I had to remind myself. See, we do the same thing. Y'all see this? Can somebody please let me know if you can see this? Okay. I had to look at that and I said, wow, it's time. It's time. This isn't even my highest check, but I took this screenshot. I went back digging for this, took a picture of it and put it in my phone. Yes, seeing is believing, Valerie. Exactly. So why am I sticking to this? Because I need you to dream big. I need you to dream big. And I want you to go in here and I want you in the next 90 days, where are you going to be? And please, we're not listen, thinking small is over. We've been doing it all year. This last quarter, we're not doing the think small thinking. You've got to believe and have faith. If it can happen for everybody else, it can happen for you too. Are you ready to put the big girl panties on and get to work? Are you ready to put your armor on and get to work? Are you really ready to act like you really believe in God and God's faith and his work, and you believe in his power and move accordingly? Because if you move according, like you believe in his power, you know that this ain't nothing but you've got this. So you got to think big. In 90 days, please. Listen, I cannot sit here and be a coach and say in 90 days you can hit apprentice. You can apprentice this week. You can hit apprentice this week. Apprentice is 500 volume points. That is, hold on. Those of you who know me, I'm pulling out the calculator. 500 points divided by 40, that's 13 products. That's 13 products. Apprentice, you can hit this week. Last night at the event, I was talking to a woman. Last night at an event I went to. I want you to tell me how many products this lady wants. She asked for 2 boxes of NutriBurst. She asked for 2 boxes of CMOS. So Anthony, does Coach Nathalie have CMOS? Because I don't even think we have some on the website. So 2 boxes of NutriBurst, 2 boxes of CMOS, 1 bag of Blue Magic. She wants a month supply of watermelon and a month supply of tropical punch. How many products did this lady order from me last night? Let me put my glasses on because I can't even see the numbers. Okay.
Can you give us the numbers again?
2 boxes of Nutriburst, 2 boxes of sea moss, 1 bag of Blue Magic, a month's supply of watermelon, and a month's supply of tropical punch. What's the correct answer? Come on, y'all. I'm seeing all these numbers. What's the correct answer? Exactly.
7.
Exactly. Exactly. Hello, somebody. 7 products this lady ordered from me last night. Oh, let me show you who ordered them too, because you know I had to take a picture with her. I said, "Oh, okay, sweetheart, that's how we rolling." And she said, and I need them tomorrow too." And I said, "Oh, you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready, right?" Let me show you her picture. We took a picture together. I said, "Girl, what? We got to get cute." Hold on. You know, listen, when I go to these events, I'm networking. I'm talking to people. Where's the picture? Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm not playing any games. So guess what? As soon as this thing's over, I have some teas. I hope Anthony has some CMOS. And I'm gonna get this lady her products. Because my goal, I said, "Oh, she about to sign up. You ordering all these products, but don't worry about it. Okay." So guys, I want you to believe. I want you to complete this portion right here. Discuss your rank goals with your sponsor. And I want you to think big. That's the whole point of that whole message story that I told you. I want you to think big. I want you to say that Christmas is going to be the best Christmas ever, because we have the play, but you've got to be in position. You have to have your smart chip on. You have to have your binary on, and you need to believe that you're going to hit. I told somebody this morning, and they're on here. I'm not even gonna mention their name. And they said, "Oh, coach, I'm ready. I'm better than, I'm back better than before." I said, "Oh, really?" I said, "Okay, I smell national. I smell national." And guess what? She's gonna be national because she got that grit, she got that fire in her, and I know she will. So now I'm gonna get on her behind. But yeah, so we're gonna have a new national. We're gonna have a new national. You see how I speak a life into my people? You see how she may not even fully be the 100% there. But if I keep saying to her, "You're my national director, you're gonna be my national director, you're gonna be my national director," what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? I've got to put belief in her. I need somebody to answer me. I don't want to see the chat. I need to hear. What do you think I'm going to
She's
happen?
going
She's
to
gonna be
make
a
it.
national
Eventually,
director.
she's gonna be
She's
national
gonna be one.
director.
She's going to be a
Gonna be
national
Speak
director.
life.
She's going to be your
Exactly.
national director.
Exactly. Because what you speak
Your national director.
and what you start believing is going to happen. Think about the person who grew up hearing, "Girl, you oh my God, girl, your hair's so nappy. The older generation, we heard stuff like this. "Your hair nappy. You heard it as a child. When you grow up, are you going to have, you're going to have a little something about your hair? If you grew up hearing, "Girl, your nose is so wide. Your nose is so wide. Oh my God. Why'd you get your father's nose?" Are you going to be self-conscious about your nose? Because you heard it over and over and over. So now, instead of hearing negativity, you're hearing positivity. Brand new national director. And that's called positive affirmation. But also, you can't wait for me or your coach to give you affirmation. You've got to do it too. So now, the rest of the book, it talks about how to sample your customers. It gives you examples, gives you scripts, okay? How to build your team. Come on, guys. This purple book is your playbook. We're your favorite, whatever your favorite football team is. Coach Natalie's the coach. I'm the defense coach. As you can see, I don't know too much about football, right? But this is your playbook. Okay, how to access promo items, how to hit G5. Come on, guys. The 10-5-2 model, how to do the 10-5-2. The company breaks it down for us. This is your playbook. This is your playbook. Take your time and go through this. When you start a new job, do they not put you in training? Don't they give you a manual? Guys, this is your manual. This is your manual. Okay? G5, how to get your 5 customers. Who should I ask? Everybody should be G5 today after seeing this, reading this. Come on, that's the purple book. That's the purple book. So again, if the last time you looked at the purple book was maybe 4 years ago when you first signed up, go pull out your purple book. Your why may be different. Your goals may be different. Listen, pull out your purple book. Look where you were 3 years ago and now fill it out again. You got Antonique drop the link, pull it up, fill it out again. 90 days. 90 days. 90 days. 90 days will be the best days of your life. So, does anyone have any questions before I bring on my amazing coach? That's what did anybody have any questions? Does anyone have any questions about what I said? Does anybody have any comments about what I said? I need interaction because I might start doing cartwheels if I don't feel the energy, right? You got to believe. You've got to believe. Does anybody have any questions, comments? That, I took that extra shot at Nutriburst, so you know. You know. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Yes, Coach Q. No questions. Antonique, is Coach Nathalie on so I know how to introduce her? Let me see. My son begged me not to take more than one shot. Yeah, you were doing too much with your son, huh? I get it. I get it. Listen, imagine if you took the NRG too. You're welcome. You're welcome. Guys, I am so excited. Listen, we were on a call with Coach Nathalie, myself, and some of the other leaders. We've got some big things planned. We got some big things planned. I need you to really get in position. And when Coach Nathalie starts putting things together, listen when I tell you, it is absolutely amazing. How many of you guys registered and are going to Detroit? Drop some fire in the chat. Because see, that's how it starts too. Showing up to all TLC events. Who's going to Detroit? Let me drop some fire in the chat because I'm going. I've already registered. If you need a roommate, let us know. Okay. June is going to be there. Okay. Who else is going to be in Detroit, guys? Yes, Coach Q is going to be there. Tanya, I said drop some fire. See, she's not following directions. Okay. Christina is going to be there. Yes. Who else? Guys, I'm telling you, get your ticket and figure it out after. Tiara's going to be there. Rashina's going to be there. Tanya, there you go, Tanya. Okay. Who else? You got to believe, y'all. Don't say that I don't know. Request the time off. Matter of fact, Stephanie's going to be there. The room is only $189. Let's make it happen. The room is the hotel room is $189. If you share it with 4 people, it comes out to $53 for one night. So go to work half day, get a flight, get to Detroit Friday because they start at 3. It ends on Saturday at 4. So you leave. So you're paying one night. Okay. So Rashina's going to be there. Stephanie's going to be there. Antonique's going to be, Paula's going to be there. And the hotel is at the airport. It's the Westin at the airport. So you don't have to catch an Uber. Okay. So your hotel is going to be $53. Your flight, start looking Spirit, Frontier, I don't know, whatever it is that you need to get there. Drive if you have to. Okay. And then the ticket, get your ticket, Rhonda, as soon as possible. Once you get your ticket, we can work on getting a roommate. The link is in the chat. The link is in the chat. In Telegram, the link is in the chat. But if you go into your back office and click on, hold on a second. Hold on. The dates are October 25th and 26th. Yes, thank you. Thank you, whoever put that in there. Look, I'm digging in the, Anthony, can somebody find it in the chat and repost it in the chat where they can purchase their tickets, please? Okay, it's in the chat, but I want you to find it, repost it in the chat so people can purchase their tickets. Okay, thank you so much, Anthony. So guys, listen, right now, I'm excited that I had the opportunity to share with you this morning. I'm praying that you call your sponsor and let them know that you completed the purple book. That's how I know you're serious, right? But right now, I want you to get ready. I want you to have your pen and paper. I want you to get excited because right now I am going to present and introduce my amazing coach, our amazing leader who is getting ready, who decided to fast because she's coming back with a vengeance. She's coming back with an energy. She's coming back to lead the people. That's why I pulled out that check, because what is about to happen in your life is based on our leadership, right? And our leader is ready to lead. She has decided to take you somewhere that you've never been before. So right now, she's about to drop some gems. This woman has decided that she is going to take us somewhere we've never been before. How do I know? Because she showed me. She took me somewhere I've never been before. Okay. This woman has retired her mother, her father. She takes care of her family, right? And it's not about the material things. We know all the material things she's had, but it's about growth. It's about prosperity. It's about freedom. Let me repeat that. It's about freedom, not only for yourself, but for your family. Okay. So I am super excited to introduce my fabulous coach, my gorgeous coach. Um, she takes care of her family. I know that. Okay. I want you to get excited and drop some fire in the chat for our amazing coach, our amazing leader, Nathalie Nicole Smith. Drop some fire, drop some fire, drop some fire, drop some fire, drop some fire. You know, I took 2 shots of NutriBurst, coach. So, you know, I'm a little.
Listen, I love it. You remind me of my mom when y'all act up. So you did an amazing job this morning. But I want to ask you a question before you get off here.
Oh, sorry. I'll come back.
I want to ask you a question before you get off of here. Energy was amazing. If you guys enjoyed Coach Garine's training, I want you guys to put some energy in the chat. What did you think about her training? Right? Impromptu. If it's in you, you don't have to prepare. I literally asked her this probably 20 minutes before, had Anthony hit her up. And I want to shout out to Anthony for her impromptu support as well. Right? All right. They loved it. So the reason why I want to come on here and say this is because I remember Garine, I actually was having a conversation. Is June on here? Let me see. June, yeah, she is on here.
Yes,
good.
she is.
I was having a really good conversation with June yesterday, and I was like, you know what? I need to go back and reframe and share like things I did to attract people in my business. I feel like a lot of people think network marketing is a scam, or you have to pay for a bunch of volume to be successful, but that's not really how we started, right? And that's not what I do now to have a sustainable business. So Garine, when I first met her, she was working in the government, as she shared with you guys. And I want to go through 3 steps, Garine, before I go into my conversation of how I recruited you, because June and I were having a really good conversation yesterday. And she was mentioning, you know, Nathalie, I'm a rock star with retail, but I'm having a challenge with recruiting people, right? But if you don't recall, I was not trying to sign you up, right? If you can tell the 3 points real quick, like it was a sample, it was a purchase, and it was you inquiring because of these different things.
So let me say this. The first thing is Coach Natalie was not afraid to come and introduce herself to me. She walked over to me and said, "Hi, my name is Natalie. What's your name?" And we started a conversation. I found out what she did. She found out what I did. We exchanged information. She followed up. We met and we started doing business together. Coach Natalie sampled me the products when I informed her that I was struggling with my blood pressure, no medical claims. But I told her also I wanted a flat belly because my daughter got a belly button ring and I wanted one too. Full transparency, I'm telling you the truth. She laughed, we laughed, but she pulled out of her purse, and I'll never forget this. She pulled out I tell the story. She had this beautiful Chanel bag. She pulled out 10 teas and she put them on the table. She said, "Here, take this. I want you to try this." And I said, "Well, what is this?" She said, "Have you ever had a cleanse?" I said, "No." She said, "It's going to help you. Just try it. I want you to drink it twice a day." She said, "Take 1 pack, put it in the water, shake it, and drink it." And I said, "Okay." And at the time, we didn't have fruity flavors. All we had was the plain instant tea, and I did it. I lost the 6 pounds, and then the 5 pounds the following week. What happened was I started telling my team members, my staff members in the office, what I was doing and how I was able to lose. We were in a challenge at work. And so people wanted the products. So I reached out to Coach Natalie and I remember asking her, "Can we have lunch?" And she said, "Sure." I wanted to know how she got paid because too many people at work wanted the products.
Wait,
And
pause right there. Pause right there, because I got to make sure we regurgitate this, right? So, no, that was really, really good. And I'm gonna help you frame that story a bit too, because let's go back to what we mentioned. I was at an event, I connected, write that down. I need everybody to have a notebook. Hey, bro. So you've been in network marketing for 19 years. Stay on here. Let's talk. Okay. So, all right, you got your notebook? So I was at an event, similar to how I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now at a event for Lisa Nichols, sampling, connecting with people, right? She literally just walked past there. Okay. I was at an event that I was a vendor at. I paid my money to be a vendor, and that gave me access to people. You're not going to meet people in your house. And I know we're in this wave of online marketing, digital marketing, and I love the online wave. I think online waves are important, but you know why I love going to physical church? Not to just be salesy. I love the experience, the feeling of how when I go to church or when I go to an event with people that are like-minded, the energy of that, I enjoy it. That's my safe playground. I don't enjoy online workouts. I personally don't. I like working out with my trainer. Everyone's personality is different, right? Garine's personality, mind you, she's earned over 7 figures with me in network marketing. She would not have been a person I would have met on Instagram. Okay. I want you guys to get that. She would not have been a candidate for Instagram. And I know I have a lot of influence on social media. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the influence and trusting me with influence. But I have to tell you, when I first started, Lisa was laughing in the room yesterday. She was like, you're so funny because you're not really an extroverted person. I'm like, I'm really not. Can I get into that mode? Absolutely. In my environments that I enjoy. You guys get what I'm saying? So are you guys with me? I don't go outside speaking to a million strangers. I was on the phone just now and the person was like, "Go talk to the Starbucks person." I was like, "Nah, I ain't talking to that person." "Oh, that could be your next recruit." I'm like, "No, like I'm not doing it." And I looked at myself and I said, in order to get to my next level, in order to show my team how it gets done, I said, you know what? Let me go talk to her. Because when I went to Starbucks, I ordered oat milk, okay? And my bill was like $1.96. I put my mushroom coffee in here. I put it inside here. It had some vanilla syrup. I shook it up. I drunk it. She was like, "Girl, what are you drinking?" And because I was on the phone. And that was an eye-opener conversation. That's the open door of, "Girl, you can follow up right now." But me, I said, "Oh, it's just mushroom coffee," and I walked off. That's not how you become successful. If you want something different in life, how are you? If you want something different in life, if you want to experience something different in life, no matter if someone has a bigger title than you, whether it does not matter. We don't judge people. This is fair playing ground here. You don't need a degree to have access. You have to be a good person, because I would say this, and I don't want to use the good people, bad people thing, but I'll be honest with you. If you are a person with lacks integrity, lacks personality, and you're just not a good person, you're not going to have a sustainable business. You guys get what I'm saying? How are you? It doesn't work like that. But when you're a good person, you attract good people. And sometimes you don't know someone's story. This young lady could have been at Starbucks because she's in between jobs. This person could have been in this space driving Uber because they're in between jobs. You never know somebody's story. So being at this event, I didn't know who Garine was. I didn't know we were going to do youth development programs together. I didn't know we were going to travel the world together. I didn't know she was going to become one of my really good friends. Like, really, we were on FaceTime the other day. She's my really good friend. But I didn't join this business expecting for her to be my friend. We built it in a relationship. I want you guys to write this down, because I think that social media has this misconception that things are just like overnight. That's not how that works. I'm a young girl doing hair, just stopped working bottle service in the nightlife, right? And I looked at her as like, oh my God, I'm really inspired by her. I was ready to change my life. I just started going back to, I've always gave my life to Christ, but I started going back to church consistently because I no longer was working on Saturday nights. So I'm like, she doesn't know my transition. She's not judging me, and I'm not judging her. We built a relationship. Write that down. You are building relationships when you're meeting people. And I find that a lot of people want to skip the process of relationship building. I find that. I had so many people that messaged me after my birthday. They would have known it was my birthday unless it was on Instagram, right? But I don't take it personal, because you're not my friend. You're my Instagram friend. You get what I'm saying? My mom texts me happy birthday and called me happy birthday. My niece, my nephew, my team, my friends, those people, they hit me up. Instagram, I'm not basing my feelings and my emotion and how I feel from Instagram. You guys get what I'm saying? So when you want something real, I'm gonna make sure I'm speaking to the right person. Are you looking to build a real business, or are you looking to build a reality TV business? Which one do you want to build? Do you want to build a real business, or do you want to build a business that's staged? Like, here's the deal. This is me telling you the truth. I had both lives. And I love my life, but I remember at my store, it was a reality TV store. I was really not doing well at my salon. It was a reality TV store. It was, hey, you're a Black girl that had a salon in DC. But my real life was I was struggling. My real life is I was making 6 figures, and it was still challenging for me. So the reason why I joined network marketing, right? I joined network marketing because I need an opportunity to turn that reality that I truly desired, that I was living, into a real life experience. So on this call and on this conversation, right, we're gonna have a conversation, because I'm gonna tell you guys how I got the Starbucks lady's number. I'm gonna tell you how I'm meeting people and connecting with them. I'm gonna tell you I have a meeting in Atlanta, Georgia, that it's not really for just random people. It's for relationships. What does that mean? If you're an Instagram friend, if you're someone I know that we have a relationship and you're in Atlanta, you know that you text me. My friend, my girl, Anthony, make sure you give Mickey the address and give everybody the address. I did that for a reason. I don't want anything fake. Will I go back outside and have events where everybody can come? Absolutely. But I want to invite you to the experience. I want to invite you to something that is real. So if you're someone that wants to have a real event, a real check, a business that's working for you every single week, that can literally net you, not gross, net you about $500 to $1,000 a month extra from you following the process and the principles. I want you guys to put real in the chat. Put real in the chat. Y'all, and I'm in here in this dark room, but we're making it happen, okay? Because it's the only quiet space in here. All right. Okay. I love it. All right. So how do we establish a real business, right? Number one, you have to believe that you're worthy of success. You guys get what I'm going to see all your handsome and beautiful faces. I'm going to put the view differently, right? I want to see your faces. Okay. I love it. So if you want success, you have to say to yourself, I'm deserving. I was talking to my good sis, Dynasty. I see her on here. And Dynasty and I had this really interesting, enlightening conversation where she was saying, well, I don't see the need to get binary qualified, right? And I said, you know what, Nathalie? This is not Dynasty. This is you. You have to encourage Dynasty. You have to share with Dynasty why binary qualified it matters. So one, you have to believe that you can be a successful entrepreneur. And she's amazing. Dynasty is my girl. We built listen, I was moving out of my store, transitioning to a new store. Dynasty and Paul and Anthony pulled up. Now that's a relationship, right? This is beyond a commissionship. So I want the best for her, right? So when I saw that message, I had two options. I had the option to ignore the message, or I had the option to say, girl, give me a call, right? Baby got binary in less than 5 hours because in your belief and as you're growing, your core values and who you are. My core values are Galatians 5:22, the fruits of the spirit. Anyone that's been following me for the past couple of years, I said, I want to be kinder. I want to be a gentle. I want to make sure I have humility. I want to make sure I have joy. I want to make sure that I'm happy. I don't want to allow anybody to throw me off how I should be living my life. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I'm not going back with anybody. I don't do that, y'all. And when I feel the moment of doing that, if you ever got me into that space, I'm like, you know what? We're not supposed to be doing this. Are you open to hearing how I can help you? And if you're not, it's okay. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, I believe in myself. And because I believe in myself, I believe that whoever's supposed to be in my life will be in my life. Whoever's going to be a part of my journey will be a part of my journey. And it's okay if this is not the time. So if I am speaking to somebody, and the reason why I have a sustainable business, my business has been the same business for 2 years now. Can I turn up at any given moment? At any given moment, but I get to travel the world. I get to work by other companies. I get to open up other businesses because of the belief system I had in my business and the continuity I have in my business. People are buying products every single day from me. People are signing up without me asking them. I haven't been on Instagram in a week, right? 2 people signed up. Shout out to my new people. You're signing up and they're connecting with me because of consistency, because of my belief system and total life changes. I am very consistent with the process. So let me help you out. When you believe that you are the person that can recruit, the person that can connect, the person that can build relationships, the people start to believe you. And of course, I have a faith-based business. I do. But I don't have to fall out on the ground for someone to believe that I love Jesus. That's not, so if you think that's how I build my business, that's not how I build my business. It's in me. People see the light. So you got to ask yourself, when you're showing up in rooms, do people see your light? I told DeQuandra yesterday, I said, DeQuandra, you have one of the best personalities in my business. I'm being honest. She was having a little moment and was like, because we're going to Charlotte. And Anthony dropped the dates in the chat, right? And dropped the how to sign to enroll in there as well, to register, right? And I said, DeQuandra, I'm coming to Charlotte. I said, I'll don't worry about nothing. Just be there and bring some people. She's like, I don't know. I said, DeQuan, you want to do it in 2025? Just testing her out. She's like, yeah. I said, girl, listen, the girls in the chat were like, DeQuanja, you can do it. So what I love about that is that it's like, DeQuanja, you got it. It's in you, right? You're now, it is the beginning of something that God has already prepared inside of you. And you already got this. You're probably one of the most bubbly, like outgoing personalities I have in my business who don't love DeQuandra, right? But the reality is this. The reality is that you have to make a decision that you believe. Some of you guys to put believe in the chat. Listen, when two or more gather together and they touch and agree, big things happen. So that's my secret sauce. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I believe in myself more than anyone can ever believe in me. Let me be very clear. And I know you want me to believe in you more than you believe in you. I think that sounds really good, but that's dangerous. That's real dangerous. When your belief level is contingent on somebody else believing in you, because God believes in you. That means you are giving someone the power. Okay? You're giving someone the power to the keys to your success. So for me, I've always believed in myself. And I believe that any given moment, right? At any given moment, I believe that I can reset. I believe that I can make a decision and attract new people. So I want you to put in the chat right now, if you believe that I am going to come to your city, and you believe that my leaders are going to come to our leaders are going to come to the city, and if you believe that your team members that are in this group that don't even know you yet are going to come to your city to support you, I want you to put your city in the chat. If you believe that your city is a city that we should come to right now, I want to see. I want to see something. I'm interested. I'm interested. Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. As long as I got breath in my body and working lungs and a heart and a pulse, it is nothing to get on a flight. Because I'm a working girl. And people say, why you say not a working girl, like a call girl? I like to work. I work hard. I'm a hard working girl. But in this season, God said, I will give you a sweatless victory. So how do you qualify for me to come to your city? Who wants to know? Who wants to know? Because I'm ready to go outside. But my outside is a little bit different now, right? So you're making sure that your basics are covered. You're making sure that your smart ship is on. You're making sure that you are active. You're not doing the manual smart ship. You have a smart ship in an active order. I'm not going to tell you to do 120. 120 is based upon your belief system because I'm on more than 3 products. I'm not going to force you to do something that you don't believe in. But if you're not on more than 3 products, you might just be a beginner believer in this space. And it's okay. No judgment, but one product is not going to take you to your next level. Because everyone's not going to like that one product, and neither are you. I go every day with NutriBurst, with Delgada, with NRG, right? With the NRG. And then I go ahead and turn back and do my lemonade tea and my watermelon tea. Change it up some days. Y'all, that's 5 products. So let me help you out. Your smart ship are products that you believe in that are helping you get your body to the next level. Your smart ships is not products that you're selling. Are we clear? You don't sell your smart ship. You don't sell the product that you're using for your livelihood. So I want you to put in the chat right now, what products are going to help your livelihood? And somebody, Cecilia said, how can I do this with a living job? Hey, important notice. All of you guys keep your job. Do not quit your job. This conversation is for you. Got that? Do not quit your job off of a belief of making $100. You need a livelihood, but you're adding to what you have. Are we clear? So whatever it is that you see people quitting their job, more power is to them. Maybe they have somebody helping them at home. I don't know. But the way the cost of living is right now, I don't believe you can live off $1,000 a month. That's not the conversation I'm having right now. I don't believe you can live off of $2,000 a month only and still buy products nonstop. I'm sorry, that's just me. That's really tough in America. This is a passive income. This is an extra income. This is a residual income. Then when you turn it up a notch, then guess what? Maybe you replace your income and then you still go get some other income. Are we clear? I have multiple streams of income and I stand on that. All right, got it. You got to go to Indeed.com today and get a job, go get you a job. You got to go get you a work from home job, go get you a work from home job. But we're not going to struggle building TLC. That's not what we're going to do. If you want to go hard and you want to go to salons and you want to be outside and you want to grind, absolutely. But we're not struggling to build TLC. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be joyful, right? All right, so I see you guys dropping the products in here. All right. So first check, if you want to build an enormous business that's filled with residuals, that's filled with fun and excitement, that's like sleep money, is making sure your SmartShip is on, making sure that you're active. But then let's talk about binary, because I feel like we have to like debunk the thoughts of binary just benefits me, or binary just benefits somebody else, the upline or something. When you are retailing, write this down, and when you are attracting people to your business, those are the two powerful ways you get paid every single day. Got it? Retail is when someone's buying product from you on your website. The reason why I'm not an advocate for sampling all day, and I'm not an advocate for just breaking the product down and just being outside all day, is because when you're not able to go outside and do that, you don't have a customer base. I am an advocate for getting the customer through samples, getting the customer through the week supply, getting their information, and upselling them to a month supply. I am an advocate for that. 100% advocate for that. But my truth is this. My life has gone through many whirlwinds, and there's no way I could have met people at the corner for products in the middle of my whirlwinds. So the sustainability, right, of helping other people and the sustainability of getting people on the products. Miranda, you have to message Anthony. She does all admin stuff. So message her so we don't miss this in the chat. Okay? Got it? All right, because I'm going to miss this. All right. Thank you so much for bringing it to my attention. So if you're not practicing the principles and the basics, you're not going to be able to have success long term. So let me explain this to you. Every time a product is sold, people are running out this product. If I sample somebody this product for 1 week and I upsell them for a month supply, they're taking the product, they're taking this every single day. Who loves NutriBurst? Anybody? Yummy. All right. The product runs out every 30 days. What does that mean? When somebody buys my activewear from my site, if somebody buys my hair products or my skincare products or whatever it is, it's not running out every 30 days. So I'm not just successful because I'm cute, okay? I'm successful in this business because I have a lot of people consuming the product. They're not millionaires. There's a lot of people in the masses that are consuming the product. These are people that don't even know you. They don't even know who you are. They don't even care to know you. I'm be honest with you. They barely want to talk to me. They want their product. Somebody messaged me just now. She probably watching me right now. Hey, are you in Houston? I need that NRG today. When somebody runs out that product, they want it now. Who can relate? When you want the product, you want the product. So when I found out that these products were so sustainable and that people loved it, that's when I decided to keep product on hand. So that's how that G5 works, you guys. G5 works when you have 5 products that come out, all right? Those 5 products that come out, that you're placing orders. Somebody can put the G5 steps in there. That means that you are placing the order manually. You're getting $20 back per product. You can G5 yourself with your same credit card, your same address. I'm giving y'all free game. That's $100 that you're making right then and there. And if you're like me, if somebody wants me to drive to them, connect with them, meet them, I'm adding on $5 to $10. That's just what I'm doing. Convenience fee. Right? So the reason why I get excited in this conversation is that you don't have to have a big team to make big money. But you have to have big belief and you have to be consistent. You have to connect with people. You have to open up your mouth. You have to take the product. You cannot sell a product that you're not taking. That is not honest. Right, Talia? Yep. I see you shaking your head. You can't sell no product you're not taking. And even if I don't use all the products in TLC. I'm not on the spirulina every single day. But guess what? When I saw that protein recall on the internet, did y'all see what they said about protein and how it's ruining your liver? The protein shakes? Y'all should be beast up with that spirulina right now. Y'all should be making, hey, you guys, I know you heard about how liver is being affected from protein shakes. I'm here, Total Life Changes. We have something called spirulina. This is what spirulina does. Go to Chat GPT or go to TLC AI and go research for spirulina. Spirulina has been around for years. We just private labeled it. Y'all, that's a great product. It works. Chewy is amazing. And we don't claim or mitigate any diseases, but the product Chewy, I got to order it. Anthony, make sure we have some for myself because it also fights toxins in your body. It also helps regulate your immune system. We have 100% spirulina powder. Y'all, that's big. You can make your shakes with that. I can open up 2 spirulina powders and make my shake. Right? So by the show of comments, I want you to write in the comments if you want spirulina. But I do. I thought I was about to sneeze. Perfect. Y'all, that's a whole other product you can add. And if you're, I'm giving y'all my game because I want to show you how you become one of the #1 attraction marketers. I attract people like, I'm not gonna lie, be fully honest. I have learned that posting organically and posting when I can and posting things that are going to help someone else's life become better, that's how I'm able to sustain clients and distributors. Someone says spirulina tastes awful. You're not supposed to eat it by itself, babes. You should add banana, you should add some almond milk, you should add some strawberries and make you a nice, cute shake, okay? I would never tell you to drink the spirulina by itself. Now, that would be crazy, right? I'm not that's not the life I want to live right now. All right. So, got it. Hey, Lakeisha. I love Lakeisha. Girl, FaceTime me afterwards. So the next thing is, as you're building your belief system, as you are being consistent, right? I want to have a conversation with you of like the confidence of when you're talking to people. Okay. So who wants to at least sign up 2 people every single week? Enroll 2 people every single week. So this is where exponential growth happens because when you're binary qualified, your first way to get binary, how I got binary, is I did it myself. I got my mom in the business. I got my grandmother in the business. Do I believe that you should be always signing people up with your own money for the rest of your duration in TLC? Absolutely not. I'm sorry. That doesn't make sense to say you're going to go director and put 1,000 points in the system, or go executive, or go regional, or go national, when you're not practicing the simple principles of making sure that everyone on your team is binary qualified. I'm going to help you out. Help is on the way. Here we go. All right. Binary qualify, and Christina, I know my girls, Christina and Nicole, Garine, a bunch of them were just speaking about the importance of binary, okay? If you're not binary qualified, I had the opportunity this week to have dinner, with someone that's like a legend in network marketing. And in that conversation, this person said, if someone's in your business and they are just active with a smart chip, they're still a customer. I said, really? If someone is in your business and they are active with a smart chip and they are binary qualified and they've helped 4 people do the same thing, that is your distributor that you're working with. I said, well, dang, for 9 years, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. If someone is not duplicating that belief, I'm too much for them. Because I'm pushing you to go to a space that you don't believe in yet. That was a hard pill for me to swallow. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm deleting one chat that I was in. I'm creating a whole new chat because I wanna reward you for doing these type of principles. I wanna reward you for being binary. I wanna reward you for helping other people do these different things. Do you guys get what I'm saying? I don't have favoritism. You might think I got favoritism. How do people on the flyer? Okay, that's the top binaries are on the flyer. When you see them doing the presentation, those are top binaries. And there are other people that are top binaries, but they don't want to do the call. Right? So what I realized in this space, and this is why I decided to stop what I'm doing today to do this call with you guys right now, is because I realized that the truth needs to be told on how to aggressively build your business. You have an option, okay? And your option is, how big do you want to play? You don't got to play big. I noticed that some people just like to hang out. And I love that for them. That's what Telegram is for right now for me. We can hang and kiki all day, okay? But right now, I want to build a big business. That's what I'm into right now. This is serious for me. Y'all heard what Garine said. I like helping my family out. Me and my nephew and I, my mom, my niece, and my sister, we're going to Spain in February. I say, hey, calculate how much it's going to cost. Let's all go to Spain. Who's going to pay for it? Total Life Changes. That's who's going to pay for it. You got to think about what you want to do that makes you happy. What makes you feel good? Is there a new business that you want to do? Are you like Tierra, that you want to write a book and you want to travel to Africa? What is it that you want to do without thinking about money? You got to ask yourself this. This is a serious conversation. Because getting binary should not stress you out. There's something deeper rooted that's making you feel uneasy. Either something happened in the past, a bad experience in network marketing, a bad experience in business, maybe your money's tight, maybe you need to focus on a retail strategy. But that should not stress you out right now, because we're here to help you. You want to know why? Because every night, we are sharing the business every night. Every single night. Every night. And I want to do a group poll, because I no longer just do a one person says. Right now, the call is at 9 o'clock, and there's very little people that are coming on. Do you want the call at 8 o'clock or do you want the call at 9 o'clock? You guys pick in the chat. If we can explain the business for you and close your deals for you so you can get binary qualified, so you can enroll more people, so you can invite the Starbucks girl, if you can invite the Uber lady or the gentleman, the police officer, whoever it is, if we can close your deals for you, I want you to put in the chat 8 or 9. Majority rules. And this is Eastern Standard Time. Barely nobody gets on the call. I'm sure you'll be reaching out to them. We're going to talk about how to invite. You've been doing a good job, girl. We're going to help you out. All right. So what we're going to do is, I see you guys voting. We're going to make a poll. Okay? And Anthony, if you could put that poll on the TLC Freedom story, right, where they can vote, and we're going to, because I want to be fair, we're going to screenshot what wins. And we'll put it in the group. So remember, those calls not just for you, Chantel. The calls is for your guests. Let's get this. I love this. This is good. This is good conversation. I'm having fun. We went over our time, but if you got to go, you can go. But I want to help you out a bit. Okay? The 9 o'clock call, the 8 o'clock call, the opportunity call. No, 8 or 9, Tanya. Oh, 5 to 9. Okay. Oh, Tanya counted for me. Thank you, boo. Okay. But we have 71 people on, so 67 people on. So that means we have some more. 18 to 8. All right. All right. Okay, help me out. Let me focus. Okay. So the call is for us to close the deal for you. You don't have to explain TLC to nobody, you guys. You can leverage the call. You can invite the person to the call. So I want to help you. Do you need help understanding how to invite somebody to the call? Raise your hand if you do. All right. All right. So you have this person that you met at the gym. And you're not inviting them to sign up. You're inviting them to see the exposure, to see the opportunity. That's what you're inviting them to, because they're going to make a decision to either be a customer or they're going to make a decision to be a distributor. Right? That's what they're going to do. And what's so cool about this is that you get to say, somebody got to mute themselves.
3,
Hold on.
1. Red.
Hold on. All right, no worries. All right, so if you are inviting them to the call, we're closing the deal for them. On that call, they'll make the decision if they want to be a customer or distributor. So you're literally calling them, let's say it's at 9 o'clock, and then leaders will take the votes and it will change the flyers, change whatever moving forward. It's not about me, it's about you guys. Whatever time works for you all, that's the time we're going to do, okay, in this season. But we're doing this based upon you inviting them on the call. All right. So you meet this person that like wants to learn about what you do. They're like open, but you're like meeting all these different people. So how you track the people you're meeting is you're making a list. So let's do it. I'm gonna do it with y'all right now. I got about 5 people I need to follow up with, and 5 people I need to give the right exposure to. So I'm making this list of people I might have met at Starbucks. Right? I'm making this list of people that I might have met in the Uber. I'm making this list of people that I might have met connecting on social media. Right? You see me, I'm making a list. I'm making this like, hey, Kiana, how to make this list, right? We're making this list. And when you're making this list, these are your people that'll be prospective customers or distributors. And these people on this list now have the opportunity to listen in from someone that has experience, celebrate the business that you're a part of, so you don't have to do it alone. So I'm saying, hey, Melissa, how are you? She says, hey, right? Listen, what are you doing tonight at 9 o'clock? Oh, girl, I'm gonna be in the bed watching Netflix, whatever. Listen, the products I gave you, I know you wanted to know more about it. Listen, my business partner, Garine Dalce, she's actually someone that's a mental health therapist. She's going to be sharing at 9 o'clock exactly how you can be someone that has results from the products or a paid health influencer. Oh my God, for real? Girl, I'm trying to figure out how to make some money on social media. Listen, not only is she gonna explain that, we have a community of other people that'll be on the call as well. That'll be on there sharing how they feel about the products, so you can be able to have a better understanding about what I do. You guys, there's different ways we can go about it. I can make you scripts on ChatGPT. Like, matter of fact, not I can, we will. Leaders, put that down. We will make you the scripts if you are having issues with connecting with people. That was me just off the top, right? But the reality is, can I tell you something? The reality is, if I call Melissa, if I call Abigail, if I call Daniel, that's me doing the work and calling them. That's the part that's not happening right now. Sending somebody a text message is not the work. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. That's me. Me and the phone don't go well together. My text messages are horrible. Like, it's just a lot. I'm working on it though. I really don't like being on the phone. It has happened because we are on Instagram so much. We got lazy. Think about it. I am not on the phone. Barely. It's like I'm not even interested. The phone's on silent. I miss like 20 calls a day. Lord help me. I'm working on it though. I told myself, listen, I talked to June the other day. I said, June, I don't talk on the phone, girl. What's up? And we had a conversation. June tried to drive me nuts for 5 minutes. I said, sis, that's what we're not gonna do. But listen, June, let me unmute you real quick. June, text message and on
Yes,
for 2 different dialogues, right?
yes.
And let's celebrate June for being a 250 Club recipient, qualifying for
Thank you.
director before, but baby was trying to quit. I said, listen, check this out. I said, if you feel in your spirit that you don't want to do this, she's like, no, I want to do this. I said, I'm just saying, I don't want you to quit, baby girl, but I'm just letting you know that right now you have to find it deep in your spirit right now.
Yeah.
Take a break. Take a break. I'll see you tomorrow. She said, okay, I'm gonna take a break because you're amazing at what you do. So I want to
Thank
share.
you.
We're gonna talk right now. I love me some June. So June, she's out here retailing, and June, tell us a little bit about your retail journey. I'm gonna help her get some people on the call.
Okay. So retailing is easy for me because I come from a background where I had like finance, where I had to approach people and ask them to pay for things that they no longer had, like cars that got repossessed and stuff like that. So I was number one, in my office with that. So I don't have a problem with walking up on a person, whether it's in person, talking to them on the phone, and expressing what I have available and, how they can get it, whether it be a month supply, whether it be breaking it down to meet it at their need or whatever. Sales I can do. Um, but growing a team, like I have
Oh,
had,
wait.
okay,
No, see, it's okay. Y'all
okay,
saw what she just did. She was going into the negative part. We're celebrating her win.
yes,
I asked, tell me about your retail experience, babes.
yes,
It's okay. The enemy wants you to feel like you're inadequate and that you have to focus on the things that you don't feel like you're great at. But you're
mhm,
actually great at it. You just don't know how to get there. That's the only
okay,
challenge you have right now. You're actually
all right,
really good at it because you're a
mhm,
people person, but there's a switch that has to happen when closing the person to invite them to hearing about what you do.
mhm,
So you're actually great at it. So I don't want to talk about what you're not good at right now, that you think you're
okay,
not.
all right,
You're a leader, right?
yes,
I believe
yes,
you are. So there are things you do great at as a leader that knows how to retail. You go outside, girl. I don't go outside and don't talk to nobody. My girl Tahid on here, they be talking to people, they be doing their thing. Listen, I don't bother them. They are retail good. I remember Tahid told me the first time that I said it right, Tahid, right? Okay. I said it right, sis? Okay, hold on, wait. I said it right? At least I said it right. Hold on. Okay. I don't know. It might let you, I mean, you say yes. Okay, perfect. All right. So I remember she told me she's working in this office. She's more a political, a professional crowd, right? And immediately I had to respect her because she's comfortable with retail. That's her comfort level at that moment. But I believe she has influence. I just personally believe she has influence. Just me. I don't know. Because it was her discipline, it was her leadership. She's always showing up. But what happens as a leader, I have to let you do what you're great at, right? And then when you're ready, we're gonna talk about how we can get all these massive amount of retail customers into the funnel of buying products every single month automatically and giving them the ability to share with other people and being a distributor themselves. But if you don't invite them to that access, then they're not going to know if it's possible because that leaves you the heavy weight of trying to sell somebody to be a distributor. You guys get what I'm saying? That's too much to do it by yourself. If you haven't, for me, I love it. I love recruiting. That's my thing. But I'm a niche recruiter. I'm not a cold market recruiter. I'm only a niche recruiter. I like like-minded people in warm markets. I am not a cold market recruiter at all. Don't ever ask me to cold market anybody. I'll be like, no. Would I connect with them and sample them in a cold market? Yes. But I'm not trying to sign them up randomly. So that's what you're trying to do. Please stop. There's not enough there's not enough basis, there's not enough information to sign somebody up without giving them the opportunity to see it as in the vision, as a bigger picture. So the next thing you're doing, you guys, on my retail star, is that you want to say to yourself, okay, how many people that I am sampling, how many people that I am reaching out to, how many of those people are buying a month's supply of product from me every month? Some people like to call the customer relation management system CRM. You might be like Garine listen, Garine used paper and pen for 7 figures, baby. And I told her, she drove me nuts if I said, why are you using this notebook, girl? You know, and I'm like, can you get a device? Can you put some customers in a system? And she's like, this works for me. But for me, but now guess what? It worked for her then. Now she is stepping up her game. Because guess what? You lose people in the process. So you got to get a Google Doc. If you got to get a Word on Google Excel, you want to know who are your customers. And from those customers, our goal, right, is to get them as monthly customers or business partners. But you don't want to make a good customer into a bad business partner. So now you're begging somebody to sign up in TLC, right? And guess what? You done made them a distributor, and after 30 days, because you keep begging them to get on a call, they quit and their smartship is off, and now they stop using TLC products because they don't want to disappoint you, and they don't feel like they're worthy, they don't feel like they're enough, so they go missing and they don't call you anymore, and now they're not using the products and they go on the Amazon to buy some products because they feel shame. So now you made a good customer a bad distributor. So to eliminate that, you give them the ability to have make a decision. You guys get what I'm saying? You want to give them don't be controlling. Like, give them the chance. Don't be like, oh, well, you're dumb if you don't want to be a distributor. How are they dumb? How are they not smart? That's not nice. They simply, if Target asked me to work there versus going to Target, I would never come to Target again. Don't ask me that. I want to come to be a customer. If Target say, hey, well, it's not the amount of money you spend at Target doesn't make sense. Go get the employee discount. Am I talking to you? Go get the employee discount so you can make 50% back. So you just made a whole customer a distributor to get an employee discount, to get TLC discount. Now you don't got no money because they quit. Let's be real. Let's be for real. So for my retail bosses, I want to tell y'all a secret that makes a lot of sense for you. Keep going. Keep going. But if you're doing retail, you need to make sure you're binary qualified, because every time a product is sold, you're getting paid twice. Don't let that go over your head. Every time a product is sold, you're getting paid twice. I don't understand how TLC is so rich and how they make so much money. You guys, because you're not binary qualified. You're not binary qualified. So listen, they're still paying you every single week. They're still paying you every single day. But if you're not getting binary qualified, you're leaving money on the table. That's like walking past $100. So when you are binary qualified, Dynasty, you're binary qualified, you're getting $20 from that product, and then every product has volume attached to it. So 10 points is going into your binary, right? So how I know how your production is, especially if you're on my team, I look at your binary points. I can tell how successful my team is. They don't even got to tell me what their check is. I can tell what their check is. Because even they're focusing on retail, if they sold 100 products, they'll have 1,000 points. If they sold 25 products, they'd have had 250 points. But 25 products, they'd have made $500 plus another residual, which is about 10%, because they're binary qualified. So if I'm getting binary qualified by having NutriBurst, Blue Magic, and Delgada as my binary products that I sell, why would I leave any money on the table for what? Your savings account pays you less than that. The money in your savings account pays you less than that. Are we clear on that? So Dynasty said, what do we do with the points? Great question. Your goal, so if you see all my leaders, Dynasty, they became leaders and they were able to make 6 figures like the Quandra and those different people because they had points. If you don't have no points, you can't grow your business. You will only focus on the hustle and bustle of trying to sell retail. Your points accumulate over time, right? So if 1,000 points pays you $120, and then you have 10 people doing what you do, that's $120 that you're making every single week. But check this out. If you have 10 people, this is good. This is a great question, Dynasty. If I have 10 people doing what I do, I didn't say 100 people. I didn't say 1,000 people. I don't need a lot of people. I need the right people. What does that mean? The masses of the people are the right people for me because they're doing retail. The masses of the people are the right people because they're showing up. But when they're ready to grow a business, I'm a business girl, right? If they want to grow a business, I know they're ready by being binary qualified. Why? Because the more people that are moving product, the more residuals that they make. People always talk about real estate all the time, that I'm a licensed realtor. And then what irks me sometimes is everyone's like, oh my God, I get real estate. Well, how much real estate do you own? How many people do you have in properties that are paying you every single month? How many? Probably none. No offense, no shade, because I don't got none. I'm a licensed realtor. So if I make a deal on the table, I get 6% one time. In the binary, TLC is going to keep paying you every single week 10 to 25%. You can't beat that. So every time a product is sold, I'm always making 10 to 25% in addition to the money I make from retail and fast start. I'm going to say this again. Retail is $20 per product. Fast start is $20 per product. When you're binary qualified, you're now able to make an additional payment, 10% of that product goes into your binary. But everybody that's in your business, all the spas I sign up, all the distributors I sign up, all the people that my team signs up, I'm now making additional income from all the products that they're moving. Let me say this again, because I need you to get clear. Do you think my money comes because I literally just sit there waiting for a customer to come? I would be poor if I waited for people to come in my store. I'm sorry. Everything doesn't always make sense. The Bible sometimes don't make 100% sense. If you tell me you read the Bible front to back and you know every story, please come do Bible study for me. I got to read some of these stories 10 times to understand it. And then after I read Jeremiah about 12 times, I said, okay, bet I'll finally trust God. I'll trust the plans he has for me, the plans not plans to prosper me, plans not to harm me. I'll trust God. So when you're in the business, you're trusting the process. If I've been doing this for 9 years, you guys, you don't think that somebody would have been said I was a scammer if I'm telling you stuff that's not true? You got to get in. You got to get in the field. You got to get in the paint. If you don't have anybody in your business right now, if you don't have no distributors doing anything, you're not going to feel what binary looks like. But there are 8 billion people on the planet. And if you decide to open up your mouth, you decide to leverage these opportunity calls and actually put people on the call, not just yourself, you will have a taste of what residual income looks like and tastes like. Because you got to be consistent. So the binary is something that very soon you will feel. But if you're not binary qualified, you will always press the reset button. You will never have points. Garine, how many points do you have on one of your sides? The Quandra, how many points do you have on one of your sides? Go ahead and unmute yourself so you can inspire the people. You done took a break, then came back. What you got going on, sis? How many points you got?
I got over 100,000 something over there. But I had like, I ain't gonna lie, I let my binary go. Don't worry about that. But I had millions of points on my right side, and I'm
check this out. She had it's okay, boo. We're gonna build it up. She had millions of points. She would have never had to build one of her TLC teams in her life.
Never.
Thank
you.
Never. But the reality is, guess what? She's in the game. She's in the paint. And can build back up. So now she's getting paid on that. You get 2 legs. You get a left leg and a right leg. So if you have points on one side, right? Listen, you guys, my legs flipped. I built both my legs. Majority of people that you see on this on here is people from my other leg. Probably 80% of y'all not on my pay leg. And I still work with y'all as if y'all my starting 5. Okay? The Quandra and Garine and Nicole been off my other leg. They're on my carryover leg. All my big leaders are on my Christina, they're all on my pay leg. But I still work with them like they're on my carryover leg. I still work with them like they're on my pay leg. Let that sizzle in your spirit. That's how you know the long-term game is always a game for me. I will never be broke a day in my life. I will always have residual income from total life changes. As long as they're an honest company, as long as they have integrity, as long as the doors are open, I will never have to worry. The least minimum I'll ever make in network marketing will be 6 figures, minimum, for the rest of my life. I want that for you. But it didn't happen overnight. It happened because I followed the basics, you guys. And I want the reason why I'm on this call and I'm so passionate with you guys, because it was making me sad that you guys weren't binary qualified. I was like, dang, they really don't know. That's sad. People be losing their stuff when they're not binary. I know the Quandra didn't even tell me when she wasn't binary because she probably was stressed out. I
was so stressed out. I was trying to call TLC, and I was like, I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. Like I can't build. I was through. But then I was like, that's my fault. So I'm like, let me
next time call me, okay?
Okay.
But it's not gonna be next time, but it's okay. I think I see somebody's text message late at night the other day. I think I responded back to my head, and I saw when that binary breaks, you be stressed. Okay. So if you just went through it, you have to reach out. If you're a suit, you got to figure out what it is. But I will never not be binary, you guys. I got 83 million points. I will never not be binary. I have 83 million points after my legs went to 0. Be honest with you. Anthony sees my back office, right? But I don't push the binary as a way to have freedom. I push helping people, retail and fast start. If I told you, oh, just build the binary and spend $1,000 a week and put it in your back office every week, and you don't have nobody in your back office, then that's not going to be real. You guys get what I'm saying? Binary is security. Binary is the ability, right, to be able to cash out on an income in God's perfect timing as you're showing up. But every time you miss your binary and you're not binary, it goes to 0. You're starting over again. And I don't know about you, but in life, I don't like starting over all the time, for me personally. I learned my lesson. I'm cool. Next, you want to help other people like Tanya, right? Tanya's never not director. Never not director. Honestly speaking. For sure, Garine, for sure, Nicole, we know those, right? Never not. I think JD's not on here. JD's never not director, right? How do you, directors going in the right direction? How do you do that? Get more people qualified. How do you get them qualified? Making sure they know how to do their retail. Make sure they have access to understanding Fast Start. Making sure they're binary qualified. You guys, everybody I sign up, God is my witness. I'm really going to be texting these people that just signed up with me and say, when are you getting binary qualified? I'm going to ask them that. When are you going to get your 2 people? Let me show you how to do it. You guys, when I first started TLC, that's all I did. All I knew how to do was get people binary qualified. I was not the best leader. All I knew was to get binary qualified and focus on retail and Fast Start. That's it. Christine, am I lying? All I knew was retail, Fast Start, binary. And I told myself, girl, if it's not broken, right, don't fix it. So if that's how I help Garine, that's how I help Nicole, that's how I help everybody, I want to help you guys with that. So 9 years later, I'm going to go back to what I know works. And that's retail Fast Start 2 people. What's the game plan? Retail Fast Start 2 people. Nathalie, what do I do next? Make sure that you're a retail Fast Start and you're getting 2 people. Retail is G5 if you want to make more money a month. 250 Club if you want to make a 250 Club. At that point, you're making about $2,000 to $3,000 a month. When you are G5 250 Club and you're binary qualified, you're making about $2,000 a month at that point. Because now you have products and you're reselling them. There's so many other benefits to that. And the 2 people, the exposures that we're doing, they're top tier. They're top tier. I know y'all, some of y'all like to say demure, right? They're top tier presentations, right? They're quality presentations. Now you're someone that believes that I want to be a part of it. Reach out and say, hey, I want to be a testimony. I want to share my story. But how do you get on that call? Get your binary up. I'm not favoritism. I just look at the compensation plan and the commission of who is binary up. That's it. Because you can't teach something you don't know. It's not possible. You're not gonna have the confidence. But can it happen very soon? Absolutely. So takeaways before we do Q&A, because Dynasty has some really good questions, and I love that. You're focusing on retail and Fast Start. That feeds the binary when you're binary qualified. What are we focusing on? I want y'all to put in the chat. Wait, Kiana. Okay, Kiana, unmute yourself right quick. You can do the Q&A with me. All right. So I love it. Okay, I love all the affirmation. I love it. You know what? We're gonna feature. I don't know with Kiana. She might be busy right now with her kids, but I want to feature Kiana next week because Kiana is an amazing teacher and leader as well, and she's fine. Kiana's
I'm
biggest.
here, coach.
Oh, hey, Kiana. Wait, I don't see you. Okay, you're right there. Okay, all right, Kiana. So, does it sound familiar to you?
Can you hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it sound familiar to you, Kiana?
I can hear you, coach.
Can you hear me? Okay. You look so pretty.
I can hear you.
Does this sound familiar to you?
Oh, do I? I'm outside like watering the flowers, listening. How's everyone doing? Happy Saturday, coach. I'm loving the training. Man, I'm excited to get back in it.
Kiana, can you hear me? It's her service, y'all. Kiana, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Kiana, does it sound familiar to you?
Oh, absolutely. Every Coach, you have never wavered. You always said retail fast start, get your 2 people. I'm a person, I don't like to ask a lot of questions. I'm a self-starter. I'm just like Coach Natalie in the way I don't like being on the phone, but I'm an intro extrovert. So when I'm outside with intention. Like I'm literally about to do a whole makeover right now. Like as soon as we get off this phone, I'm dyeing his hair. Like it's go time because confidence is everything. Like when you don't have the confidence, you're not going to talk to anybody. When I go to the grocery store, I'm in my mommy look. I'm like, people just come up to me. I'm not even in the mood to talk to people, but I'm like, you know what? It's the energy. Like when you got to know you got it. You wouldn't be still on this earth if you ain't have it. And God is saying you got it. Stop not believing. The time is now. And I said, Coach reached out to me at the right time this week. I said, oh my God. Coach, I said, this is God. This was literally
real quick story. So we should speed it up because this is important, right? Kiana used to be somebody that used to help me set up meetings when nobody showed up. Literally, like, we'll have a hotel meeting, her and her amazing daughter. She'll come and they'll help set up the meeting. We didn't know how to promote. Instagram wasn't lit. We were just figuring it out. The hotel room was like $300. I don't even know if I was making that at the time, but I just believe that this can work. So Kiana was someone also, when I started my nonprofit, she was one of my facilitators. So we literally were like rolling, figuring it out together. So what happened was Kiana stayed binary qualified, and you know the importance of that, right? Kiana is never not binary qualified. Kiana probably has hundreds of thousands of points, like a lot. Millions?
It's a lot.
Wow. So Kiana, your biggest check in TLC was what for the week?
20,000.
20,000. But check this out. I don't want that to go over your head. Kiana's biggest check was 20,000 because it was God's perfect timing. She did the work. She was consistent. Kiana has millions of points right now. Okay. Kiana has been missing in action. So I let her, the type of leader I am. I'm a watch you a little bit, but that's my friend. So I'm like, okay, because Kiana definitely held me down when I was not at my best too. I'm like, listen, girl, here go some clients, go service them. I'm cool. Several times, right? I said, Kiana, I text her. I said, hey, girl. I said, you good? I was like, I miss you. She's like, oh my God, thank you so much, Coach. But check this out. Here's the deal. I've been emailing Kiana. I've been texting Kiana. We've been showing up. I know Kiana's been watching, but Kiana was going through real life. Yeah. Life happens to everybody. Doesn't mean that she sucks as an individual. Doesn't mean that she's not a good person. Doesn't mean that she's inadequate. That means she's went through life. So we are network marketing professionals, and then we're like, doing this business thing. Don't you think caring for somebody and asking them, are they good, is healthy?
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, your check is down. I don't care if your check is down. Are you alive? Yeah. If you are alive, are you ready to play? And she says, put me in the game. I said, let's go. So I want to say this, Kiana, because your response was affirmation that I don't gotta do much. When somebody's ready, they're gonna be ready. That's just what it is. And the affirmation is that TLC still works because I didn't have to beg you and make you believe, oh my God, Kiana, are you ready to do this? No, Kiana, you're a global director. Do you want to play? We have a bunch of people that don't know how to build TLC and I need your help. Are you ready? If you're not ready, cool. I love you, girl, but this is what I got going on. And Kiana's being very modest, you guys. She's a retail queen. She goes outside and she talks to dang near everybody. Yes, she might be an extrovert introvert because of motherhood sometimes, but Kiana can literally be in a parking lot and talk to strangers, okay? When I'm in the car while she's talking to the people, I'm like, girl, you can have them, child. That's me. So we're going we gotta hit our Chicago crew up. You guys, please meet us in Detroit, y'all. Detroit is gonna be so lit.
Coach, if I can just say one thing, and it's gonna be very, very short. If you have not been to an event, a lot of you guys might have started during the pandemic when there was no events. Like, You got to get to the event. If you've never met Jack Fallon, listen, I don't know if you've ever worked at a company where you just get to meet your CEO and get to talk to your CEO and ask him questions. Like, get to the event, get to meet the leaders that you see on social media. Say, Dad, their waist is really snatched. They really got it going on. Like, you got to get in the room, because when you get in the room, like, your confidence level is going to go through the roof, and you're going to come back getting to work. Like, since I've been on the call, what was it? Last night, Coach. What was it, last night? I made a whole new list. I went to the beauty supply store last night, got some stuff. I said, it's go time, right? Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get it together. I'm telling y'all right now, like, go do it. I'm a mom of two, a single mother of two, okay? And for me, it's important to show my girls that you already have it inside of you, but it's important to get the confidence for you first. That's why I wasn't working, because I didn't have any confidence. But now I said, you know what, Kiana, you don't need to like go search it for anyone else. Go get it yourself. So I'm going to go get this 360 done. I'm about to go to the gym this evening because I'm already snacked. One thing I never stopped doing is taking the products. Like, I never stopped taking the products. I never stopped taking the Chewy. It's right here. I never stopped talking to people about it. So now that this is going on, I'm about to whisper in every trainer's ear, you're not doing the right thing because you're promoting the wrong stuff. Get to the trainers, guys. It's so easy because our products are literally the best. I would not be doing anything if it wasn't the best products. All right. So get on the product, get what you need to get your transformation, right? Because Coach knows I had a transformation first. I got the transformation first. I'm not driven by money, but when I started making money and then didn't have money, I said, oh my God, life was way more amazing when I had it. Okay. So Coach, I'm ready. I'm 2 feet in. I'm 10 toes down. I'm showing up at everything. I'm already putting things in position because I know what 90 days did to my business in 2019. I went from director to, I was like executive director. And then I was like regional. And I remember hitting regional around my birthday in 2020. And then being pregnant with my daughter, I said, wow, I don't want to be a part of nothing else. No other job, business gave me this much joy than TLC. So guys, get to the event, get around Coach, bring 2 people so you can get binary that day. Stop doing all the work yourself. You're not at a job where they give you a to-do list. Like, bring your people to the call. Let us do the work for you. It's
Let's do
easy.
the work for you. Like,
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. I love you. I love you.
I love you, Kiana. I'm excited. Listen, we have a lot of we have a lot of things that, and I'm not using the word things. We have work that God has called for us to do, and you have been chosen. And one of the things that I'm so grateful for is that God really, let me tell you, and I don't want to cry on here, but God really knew what he was doing when he gave me my team. Because to be here for 9 years and to see so many people come back to TLC, to see them want to rejoin or find a leader, I'm confident that we're in a direction that can help sustain a lot of households. The world is changing. Things are happening right now. And if somebody can make an extra $1,000 a month, you know, extra $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, whatever, something extra, you know, like just extra income, y'all. It gets bigger because Kiana went from director to global in less than 6 months. She did, right? But we were working. We were outside. We were connecting. We didn't have no money to lead with money. We didn't have no money to lead with money. We were leading with our mouth and communicating and having support. So like I told my team, you guys are going to see a big shift in the team. If you, last but not least, I know y'all been saying like TLC girlies. Again, I love the guys on the team. That's what TLC Freedom is for. But if you're someone that is binary qualified and you're someone that has a SmartShip on, and if you're someone that SmartShip, binary qualified, yeah. I have a little fun group called TLC Girlies. And it's like very feminine, very dainty, fun. I joke in there a lot because I try to keep it professional in TLC Telegram. But it's a group that I just like have, and it's no favoritism. For real, I have no favoritism. If you qualify to be in the group, that's how you get access to the group, okay? So the group is positive. That means that you literally have to just be a positive person. You know, there's no negativity. If you need help, you ask for help. TLC Freedom is still the a group where it's accountability. You get to ask a lot of questions in there. TLC Girly is like feminism. That's just what it is, you know? So if you're someone that's like, hey, because at these different cities, I'll be having TLC girly meetups just because I'm back doing women empowerment. That's something that God has dealt with me on. I stopped doing my podcast a year ago. I stopped doing my women empowerment events. So I'm back doing those different things. So I'm giving you guys access to some fun girly stuff I like doing, you know? So it's fun. So if you're gonna be in Chicago, I have like an event I'm doing that Saturday night. Literally, we're coming to Chicago. A Sprinter van is gonna drive us there. It's a late night type of vibe, dinner situation, but you have to qualify. What does that mean? You gotta be binary qualified. You can't come if you're not binary qualified. Why? Because that means you don't believe the same, you know? And belief is contagious. So if you're in Detroit, I'm doing social media training. You need to be binary qualified. Like it's just simple things like that that I'm just asking you guys to do so I can be able to differentiate who to work with. This is my way to know like who do I work with? I don't know who to work with. All I know is if I see your name on the list, I know, hey, let me reach out to this person. Hey, tell her I'm trying to help her. I reached out to 10 people today. They were like, they were busy. Hey, I see that you're on the list. What you got going on? What's going on? You know, and being binary qualified, I'm being honest with you guys, is gonna give you a lot of confidence because when you see your retail going up, when you see your fast start going up, you're like, Nathalie, oh my God, this is really working. I have a full-time job. I'm in corporate America. What are some ideas, you know, from the team that I can get my other people that's involved at my job on this. We have corporate wellness programs. I'm now going into the government teaching corporate wellness programs. We have a lot of cool things happening. And if you're in Houston, Texas, I'll be teaching content in Texas. My content studio is there. So any of those dates that you see Houston will be content there. Okay. So anything I do in Houston is content studio, content weekend, social media, opportunity. I am now that I moved back to Houston, I need to do something there. So if you want to fly into Houston, you want to meet me, you want to connect, you want to reinvent yourself, or you want to take some photos, you want to do some videos. My studio is there. We give you guys discounts for that stuff. But for the actual events, you have access to bring your computer, making calls, and having access to other positive people in the room with you at our Houston headquarters that we are opening up in this next, I think it'll be open up a couple weeks. I transitioned from the mall. I'm getting a bigger space, doing a lot of different cool things right now. I'm gonna announce everything once it's done. But yes, I've been working overtime, making sure that I'm a great leader. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I believe in you guys. And if there's anything that we can do, myself personally, I'm one person, but I have a great team of other leaders that really love helping you guys, right? So you're not alone in this process. And shout out to everybody that has reached out that said, hey, I'm feeling sad, or hey, I don't know what to do. I don't know how, I'm not a Houdini. I don't know how to help if I don't know what the problem is. So if you're someone that when you talk to God first and come talk to me so you can figure out how to work through whatever it is you got going on, we can do it. But there's an answer. There's hope at the end of the tunnel. You guys get what I'm saying? And the fact that you're on this call shows me a lot about your character, shows me a lot about who you are as an individual. It shows me that you do have it in you. It shows me that God is not finished with you. This is not fluff talking. This is real conversations. And if we did it once, if we did it twice, we can do it again. Okay. So we're doing it again. It's happening right now as we're speaking. And I want you a part of this success process. I want your story to be one of the stories that's recognized. I want to know how you can bring your talents and your gifts to the table because you do matter. You're not just a life changer number. You are an individual with a calling that God has specifically called you for a time like this, and we need your support. So I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you in the chat.
Thank you, Coach Nathalie.
Bye, you guys.
Coach. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
We love
Bye.
you.
Love y'all.
Have a nice day.